welcome to my vlog and, I don't know, tonight. This morning, was woken at a fairly regular time actually, which was good. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my stitching. I've just noticed something. I will show you this in just a second because, oh my god. Alright, sorry. You're gonna get this distraction. So this morning we woke up and we were able to order our mattress yesterday for delivery today. So hubby and I hauled the queen mattress and the double mattress that we had under our bed. I have floor space underneath, yay, which I need to then clean up. But anyway, hauled the old mattresses out. Didn't know when the new mattresses were going to get, the new mattress, sorry, was going to get delivered. And dealt with some Premiere stuff. I don't feel like I've done anything today. Oh my god. I've done some stitching. Wait until you see the stitching. The mattress was delivered. Oh yes, first thing this morning the tax office actually rang up and said, I need to talk to you about your application. And I went, funnily enough, I need to talk to you too. So she said there's a couple of things that are wrong on the application and we need you to fix them up. So I got onto that. And then sat and fiddled and fidgeted for the rest of the day. Eventually, I think at around 4:30, I called the tax office and I said, hey, how's that application going? Because I'm checking my emails, seeing nothing on my emails, checking my everything, and there's no contact. So I ring them up and eventually I get a human and she says, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I don't like fiddling in somebody else's work, but I'll take a look. And this chick takes a look, hangs up on me, says, I'll send a message to what's-her-face who's called me this morning and get her to get back to you. Well, I didn't hear anything. Of course, she rang me back 25 minutes later and said, okay, I'm here to talk to you about your application, blah, blah, but first I need to authenticate you. And I'm kind of thinking, you just spoke to me 20 minutes ago, and you rang me, and I said this to her, I said, you called me. She said, yeah, I know. And I said, yeah, I know too. It's fine. So I went through whatever authentication, giving her my details and all that kind of jazz, and she goes, yep, this is my math. And she said, is that your math? And I said, I don't really care. I was like, I'm not going to do math, but I trust you anyway. So yeah, it's all been approved. So now it's up to my super, and it looks like I've got surgery next Monday. I'm trying not to think about it just yet, but like, oh shit. Yeah, I have in layman's terms, a microdiscectomy. In pipistress terms, I'm having spine on my fucking, sorry, I'm having surgery on my fucking spine, on my back, like to the nerves. Yike, help. Yeah, so I'm stressed. I have a cold sore now here, and it's like, oh, yay. Yeah. And I haven't even given any consideration to when I've got to go in, what I've got to bring, all of that kind of thing, pre-surgical. I've got to now, tomorrow morning, once I've got numbers, contact my super fund. I've got to tell them, get me the money ASAP. I've got to then ring the hospital or email the hospital and say, I've got the money. It's going to come through probably when I'm actually in hospital, kind of thing. Can you get the pre-approval like I've already flagged with them? So yeah, lots to kind of organise. Still need to get the Premieres thing done. Hubby is still coughing up a bit of a lung. But the mattress arrived this afternoon with some guy who comes down the path, skinny, bald, looking like he's maybe late 40s, early 50s, carrying a queen-size mattress in the frickin' air. And I'm thinking, Marcus, he's just putting us to shame. That's disgusting. Marcus is equally kind of, that's just disgusting. It's like, and we're here broken, you know, hauling out two mattresses, and these two guys come and wrestle it into the bedroom and then leave it to us in a plastic bag to unwrap, and then they haul away the two mattresses, having then given us a slight argument saying we were only told it was one mattress. I said, no, it says one, but it's actually charging for two. So you're taking the two mattresses. And he said, that's fine, I'll fix it on my docket, kind of thing. So just to make sure that they get paid for taking away two mattresses. One of them being a skanky 20-year-old and another being nearly new, Marcus's one, Queen. But anyway, we did debate swapping the kid with her bed, but decided there wouldn't be enough room in the bedroom, so it is what it is. So yeah. I think my head is going to spin. So we have a brand new mattress. Marcus is in it, testing it right now, hoping he's asleep. He's already said it's a bit better on his hip. He says if he sleeps all night, that will really tell us that it's a good mattress and how bad my one was. But when we unpacked my mattress, it was just like squishy at the top and squishy at the bottom, and it was, you could see that it had 20 years of people and dogs sleeping on the thing for, you know, that length of time. So yeah. So yesterday I was stitching and concentrating on the Not a Mermaid stitch along, and I was concentrating, I started on her neck, then went up to the jawline and then inside this contour and left a space where the mouth was and did the nose shadow, right? And I'm thinking, okay, this is navy, kind of dark blue, and then this is a paler blue, and then this is green. Green? I know her skin is greenish, but really? And then the inside of the face, so the cheeks highlighted here and the forehead up here are white. And then she's got purple eyebrows, and I'm kind of thinking, what the hell was Aaron stoned doing this? Like, really? Well, today I've fleshed out the eye socket on one side, the more of the face, the shadowing under the hair. Holy crap. She has actually got a face. Like, for real? I said on the Facebook group, Aaron, you're a fucking genius. I'm sorry, but to go from, sorry, just trying to get angles. To go from odd colours, looking pretty random, to actually looking like it's a humanoid face. I mean, my stitching's shit. Just don't look too carefully at that. But, oh my god, I'm looking at her and I'm going, I did a thing with him doing a thing, and, huh? It's amazing how that has come about. Absolutely incredible. I am flabbergasted, seriously. Yeah, so I've got to do a whole heap of back stitching. So there's back stitching on the bottom of the nose, the jawline, eyes, all of that kind of jazz. I think there's a couple of more lines to go around the outside of the face, kind of just to fill it out. And then the rest is purple hair with my skunk streaks. So, yeah. But yeah, seriously, don't look at the stitching too closely. It's just like a nightmare. Yeah. But it's like, oh my god. And I'm sharing this with a couple of friends, and it's like, how in the hell? Like, seriously? It's just like mind-blowing. If you've never, you probably have never stitched anything quite like this. I think even Cassie has had her mind blown by the work that Aaron has put into the face. And he had two different faces. There was one that was much more harsher. She was the blue face. She is much more kind of stern and angry looking, whereas this is the purple face, which is a bit kind of warm and fuzzy kind of thing. She's much more Audrey Hepburn as opposed to Helena Bonham Carter. Just saying. So yeah, my joke was hag or harlot. She's definitely kind of up there with the harlots. I am so pleased that I got in on this stitch along. Like, you have no idea. It's been so much fun being part of the group. I mean, I'm a nobody. I think there's thousands. Like, there is thousands. I don't know if it's 8,000, but it's a ridiculous number in the group already. And, you know, I'm a nobody in this sea of stitchers from my point of view. It's like, but Aaron comments on my photos all the time, and it's such a thrill to be recognized, but to be encouraged by him going, you know, like last week when I put in about the arm, I said I had to frog it like 3 times, and he's going, I'm really sorry you had to frog it, but it looks really good. That kind of encouragement is just awesome. It's like little on me. So behind the scenes, there was some messages back and forth with the Black Needle Society, who I am a VIP for. Rachel Ray is a rep for. I think that's the right way around. She gets the regular things and I get the occasionals, just because international postage and all that kind of jazz. So there's a bunch of us. We did a whole audition. Check out my Instagram for that. So yeah, I rep for them, and we were chatting this morning and asking about getting on designers for the Black Needle Society boxes and how they've got certain designers for certain boxes, and hey, November is open. And I said, Aaron, you have got to see if you can get Aaron and Cassie from Autumn Lane Stitchery. They would just knock everyone's socks off. And we've got a year to plan for this too. So they've just come out with the autumn trees, the autumn hills and stuff, and Aaron works so hard on that, and then Cassie goes, I'm putting in little corn stalks on one of the houses, and it adds to the scenery. And just hearing the creation behind the scenes, again, follow them on YouTube. They're really, really funny. They're both on together. They get interrupted by kids and dogs, and they snipe and snap at each other, and but I swear, I think this month on their video, Cassie is going to be singing Aaron's praises. I really hope, and it does come across, that they snip and snipe, and I kind of see, oh god, it reminds me of my ex and the snipping and sniping we did, but I really hope that they genuinely, absolutely love the socks of each other, because my ex and I, yeah. Anyway, that's just me and my triggers. So yeah, they are awesome. So, you know, we were asked for our opinions on designers. Now, some of the people from the US pitched designer names, and I'm kind of going, but Autumn Lane Stitchery and Doreen Jones, and they kind of go, oh my god, that's such a good idea. Now, I need to go back and get my immediate media magazine, because there's 2 designers on the back of the magazine that I've raved about whenever I go through the magazines, and I must pass that on to the Black Needle Society as well. I'm not sure if they're UK based or American based, but they would be awesome to get on board. They're really, really cute. One of the guy has like the little old man and little old woman kind of cartoon scene, and the chick does warm and fuzzy kind of cartoony animal kind of things, like really, really cute. But Doreen Jones, in my cross stitch magazine flip through that I did just recently, she was given a challenge of using 7 colors, 6 or 7 colors, using 7 colors and coming up with a Halloween theme. And she ended up going doodle doodle doodle, and this hedgehog jumps out, and she's kind of going doodle doodle doodle, and the hedgehog really is coming out strongly. So she ended up doing the hedgehog and a few autumn leaves on a biscornu, and it was like, you know, but just seeing that creative process. The other chicks did some leaves, and the other one did a little house and scene, kind of Halloween-y kind of scene, you know, pumpkins or something, and a house and a wagon, that kind of thing. It was so cool. It's so inspiring to get a background sneak peek into how these artists create. And same with Mandy. If you've ever watched Mandy Manzano doing her drawing, or Hannah Lynn even doing her drawing, Hannah has done some how I sketch kind of stuff when she got back into YouTube this year, and she's drawing on the iPad, and Mandy has shown videos where she's drawing on the iPad, and how she highlights a section and she goes color, 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 and then she zooms it back out and she goes line, 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 and you kind of go, oh wow, but you're getting into a glimpse behind how you then get your image that you go gaga over, whatever it is. So it's really, really cool. It certainly presses all my buttons from a creative point of view. That's just me. Maybe nobody else does. Maybe some people do. I don't know. So there was that. And then dinner tonight, I wanted something to do with, we have like 6 salad bags in the fridge for dinners. And I wanted to use one of the salad bags. So generally the accompaniment with the salad bag is like steak, chops, whatnot. And I kind of went to the husband, you know, do you think you can barbecue a couple of steaks? And he looks out the window and he goes, nah, I'm not well enough to be standing out of the barbecue. And I'm kind of thinking, well, what are we going to do then? And he goes, you can do it. And I'm going, I can like hell. I don't know what you do at the barbecue. Like, that's his territory. I really don't mess with that, because he's literally like, I time it like this, I time it like this, I time it like this, I time it like this. Bang! Steak on the plate. And I'm going, you did what? While I'm busy in the kitchen doing, you know, salads, cutlery, glasses, whatever. So he goes, no, you can do it. You put the barbecue on for 5 minutes. So he came out and he turned it on for me. And then you come out with the little scrubber. I think it's not a steam thing. It's a metal brush at one end, but it's got a water container in the middle. So you open the tap and the water comes out, so you can scrub like crazy, and the water steams and it cleans off the bits of metal from the barbecue railings. And yeah, so he said, you barbecue on for 5 minutes, you scrub it like your life depends on it for the, you know, after that, you close the lid, you leave it alone 25 minutes and it heats up. And then you put the steak on. 3 minutes aside. Three. I cooked it for 1 minute too long. So I did 2 rump steak, only 2 little steaks, and some bacon, and found some chicken in the fridge that's gone past its best by date by a day. So I cooked that for the dog, and he can have that for his breakfast tomorrow, if I remember. He'll get it tomorrow. It's just chicken breast, sliced up and cooked on the barbecue plate. So I literally do this timer. I had got my watch out, got the watch timers going, everything else, do the washing up in between, the 25-minute heat up time, get the salad ready, put that into a bowl, toss it all up so it kind of starts oozing its juices. It's not a very saucy coleslaw, kind of, it's a noodle salad mix from the bag kind of crap. And that was it. It was salad, it was steak, there was no carbs, which I'm kind of a little bit I'm hungry now. I've got my tea already, I've had my pills, he's had his pills, he's gone to bed, I'm recording, and yeah, that was our evening. Stitching pretty much all day, and I think trying not to think, unsuccessfully or not. So I know I've been promising to do the premiere stuff. I've had a couple more of the links come in, so that's been perfect. A couple of people having some issues, then me having some issues. One of the girls is going, this is the link, and I'm looking at it going, but that's not the time. That's not the time. I'm looking at the spreadsheet. That's not the time. Oh my God, what's wrong? And she's going, no, this is the time that I've set it for, and it's correct. And I'm going, but something's wrong. And eventually it dawns on me, I'm looking at the Hawaii time column rather than the Tassie time column, which means I'm looking at the wrong time for when I when I see the video in my time. It was showing as incorrect when it was actually correct, and I went, oh my God, I'm so sorry, it was me and not you, and it's perfect, we're good to go. Oh man, at least I'm, I suppose, willing to admit my faults. Sophie, it's gonna be dead. Tomorrow I want to do the Chubby Bunny challenge with hubby, and we take it from there with the rest of it. So yeah, so now that I know surgery is happening next Monday, I really need to get my premiere done myself. Even if it's just recorded and uploaded, I can at least puddle around. My hubby has the tech genius ways to put it into the network cloud, and I can then play with it from either laptop or computer. Yeah, or even hospital bed, you know, if it's offline. we'll wait and see. That's something I might need to actually check with him, you know, because I won't have Wi-Fi. So I don't know if I'm going to have Wi-Fi. I really don't know. I need to get all my hospital prep stuff. I don't know what's needed before back surgery. So yeah, Yelp. And it's the mom-in-law's birthday tomorrow here. So I need to get baking a stained glass window cake. We're going to meet up with them on the weekend. And... Sorry? No. So I'm going to make a cake to be able to share with her, them, whatever. And probably just chop our loaf cake into half. And give them half. Because we're both going to be out. We're not going to be calling into their house. So we'll see how it goes. Got to talk all this through now with hubby. But got to get the other things rolling in the background too. So it's like, okay, deal with it tomorrow. Deal with it tomorrow. Deal with it tomorrow. Just relax. Okay. I have been talking for long enough. That's the bedtime alarm. I need to get editing, get this video up, and tomorrow's Wednesday, so you have... Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Oh dear. Sorry. Hit mouse. Okay. So yeah, I've got to get the... So you'll have the whip and chat, and you'll have this little blurb as well. So I will leave you to it. Enjoy the whip and chat. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow on the next bit of the vlog.